Welcome to another episode of Sons of Thunder. Sean, we have another Tom Macdonald video, don't we?
Yes, we do.
We seem to like this guy.
Actually, I do.
He's growing on us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big rap guy, but I do like his stuff.
Yeah. And this song's pretty good too. Let's play it off and we'll pause it and comment on it.
It's okay to be racist, as long as you hating on the Caucasians, teaching white kids that their shade's the same as school shooters and rapists. Maybe I'm tripping because the white children have been getting taught that they got white privilege by the white guys in the high heels who identify as the white women. I'm not proud to be white, but I'm fine with it, because I'm not allowed to have pride in it, because the colonizers and the white bigots made white history my business. I ain't never gonna give a damn if you like me. I ain't gon' trip when they stereotype me. I'm a white boy, and a white boy like me knows that all lives matter. Bite me. When I was younger, they taught me to never see color, to treat every man as if he was my brother. But now that we're grown up, we hate one another for all of the ways that we struggle and suffer. They coming for blood and we running for cover. The government wants us divided and dumber, addicted and drunk in the gutter, so we never wake up and never recover. Call me culture vulture cause I rap good. I don't pop Zans and smoke backwoods, but they call me a wigger and label me Hitler and hate like I'm wearing a Klan hood. It ain't left or right or black or white, it's good and evil. Elite folks hate normal people. United we stand and divided we fall. America, we gotta get real. You were segregated, that was not fair. You were enslaved, they did not care. But you were never on a plantation and my generation was not there. That's trauma in your DNA, causing what we see today. I pray to God you staying strong, don't wanna see no man in pain. You white folks, I'm embarrassed. Some of y'all are such Karens. That prejudice you inherited was racism from your parents. Get that poison out your veins. Whites and blacks are all the same. They want us in our graves, just let me try to explain.
All right, so why I like this so much is because one of the reasons that I can't stand about nowadays is that they claim that if you aren't for black people, then you're racist. But black people themselves have been completely racist against white people.
Oh, yeah, they are, and that's considered acceptable at this point. I mean, like, I spend a lot of time on social media and whatnot, and I hear all these terms for white people. Now, let me list a few of them.
Yeah.
There's Whitey, of course, Wonder Bread, Milky, Cracker, Honky, Hockey Player. I kind of like that one.
Hockey player?
Yeah.
So what, only hockey players play? Well, they do. Okay.
Yeah, only hockey players
Only
play
white people.
hockey court. And
No, I meant
what are
only
you
white
talking
people
about?
play hockey. Yes, no. It's
Pretty
changed.
much so.
Yeah, pretty much. But
Yeah.
there's some black stars.
Blue-eyed Devil. That's
That one's terrible. That one's terrible.
That's Louis Farrakhan's favorite one.
Yes, well, he's racist in himself.
Yeah, well, yeah, he is. Then there's Redneck, Hillbilly, and Trailer Trash. But those are terms that white people use about other white people too.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the black thing where black people will take the N-word and then just change it a little bit and then call other black people that. But how dare you white people say that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's kind of like the same.
Yeah, but I'm not finished. So give me two more here, man.
Oh,
one of them is the reverse Oreo.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah, it's kind of odd, man.
What?
See, if you think about it, I guess the black cookie is on one end, and then in the center is the white filling.
Right, but they have white cookies with chocolate.
I don't know,
right?
Court. It doesn't
That's
freaking matter. At any rate, the last one, which is my favorite one, is for racial slur for white people, is no purpose flour.
What?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
It's a play on all-purpose flour. That stuff, the flour that you buy.
No,
But it's no purpose flour because flour is white, right? And they're saying no purpose flour, and as in there's no
purpose for white people. Yeah,
yeah.
White people have no purpose. Well, I like this because he's actually coming out and talking about a thing that it's what nowadays they call it reverse racism. Where
I would just call it racism.
Yes, it is just racism, but the word reverse racism or the phrase is talking about how it used to be whites against blacks and now it's blacks against whites, which he's saying, listen, it's all the same, right? So his friend is in this one. His friend did the other song with him, American Flags.
Yeah, he's really very fast in this video. I mean, like I said, I don't know rap, and so I can't critique.
Yeah, he's spitting bars pretty quick.
But okay, that's what
that's what the black people
is. That
so. So let's hear his friend on this next verse.
I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, 'cause our lives matter more. If you born black, you lose. Might as well go get that. You gon' die before you 25, get shot over your shoes. You gon' get killed by police even when you follow the rules. If you listen to the news, you gon' believe all this is true. I ain't feel no white guilt. They don't ride for me when I'm killed. I guess white lies don't matter, it's sad, but that's the way that I feel. I feel like they feel like I don't know what they all call me. Cis white male, bigot, racist, he's a Nazi. That's not me. I'm not one of these white liberal commies who think black America needs allies in they army. Your neighborhood's all gated and claim you pro-black, but you faking. Guys are dying on the pavement. All your hashtags won't save them. That ain't gangster. People begging for their life still. I know white people who can't afford to pay their light bill, who might feel like they the ones who losing their life, when the worst thing you could be is not ashamed to be white. White privilege is a system they position for division. If you black, you go to prison. If you white, your life is different. Take some money, race religion, sprinkle in some ammunition, and make everyone believe that the other team is the villain. I ain't pro-black, I ain't pro-white, I'm pro-American. Every color turns to bones one day when you bury them. Whites and blacks are all the same. They want us in our graves. Just let me try to explain.
All right. So I love this because he is attacking the whole white privilege thing.
I reckon that he is.
Now, I'm going to be completely honest with everybody who may be watching, okay? Sean here is not privileged. I'm sorry. You're just not. You're not. You don't have tons of money more than I do. You just don't. And it just because you are white does not mean you are privileged in life more than me.
That's just the thing, man. Look, this is all a bunch of nonsense. This blacks versus whites kind of stuff is just total nonsense. We have far more in common with each other than we do with like the cultural elites and all that kind of stuff. But yet we're sitting here in the trenches battling out with each other.
Right, because of skin color.
Well,
and which we should have,
you and me, but
right. We should have been past this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess I would say there's a lot of people that would watch this episode and hear me talk about this. If they're black, they would be saying that I'm an Uncle Tom, or I would be against our culture and all that type of stuff.
And I'm a racist.
Yeah. Well, you're already a racist because you're white, right?
Apparently so.
Right.
Look, being proud to be white is just as stupid as being proud to be any race whatsoever.
Yeah.
I mean, or even be proud what shoe size you have. It's what you were born with. It's not a fargan accomplishment, man.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to do this.
Yeah, that's the way you were born.
Right.
Why are you so proud of it, man?
Right, exactly.
I'm not saying be ashamed of it. I'm just saying that it's not a thing to be, proud about and think you're better than anyone else for.
I mean, to shoot down the whole fact about white privilege, quite frankly, I am mixed. My father is white. My mother is black. And we went through some pretty poor, hard times. So how aren't we privileged with my white father? It's just so stupid. But it goes back to the whole thing of like people want to make a switch on the whole slavery thing in the history, and to make that switch, you have to make it so hard that we have to be racist on the other end. It's like, why can't we just stop altogether?
Yeah, that's the big switch is what you're talking about. Is it's like we used to think that, okay, we need to stop seeing color. Not that we can be colorblind. We can't. Obviously, I know what color you are. You know what color I am. But the point is that you don't consider it as a factor when you're judging another human being.
Right, yeah.
But the way the left has it now is that they only see color. Yes. You are who you are because of what your color is. I'm an oppressor because I'm white. I'm privileged because I'm white. You can't get anywhere because you're black.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you're a victim, and that's all there is to it. And that's just freaking nonsense, man.
Yeah, especially because we live two different lives that would prove this wrong.
Absolutely.
Before we get back to it, two things. One, I love how this song actually has a hook. Which is one of Tom Macdonald's criticisms, right? That he doesn't have a catchy hook.
Yeah, his fans are going to be mad at you for saying that.
I know. Yeah. You guys have already hit me pretty bad on the comments.
They've been hammering you.
They did hammer me last time. So, just stop on the bullets.
Have mercy on Corden, man.
But the other thing is, his friend over here, he starts off by saying, just because I'm white, my life doesn't matter, which goes back to the whole George Ford thing, where it's Black Lives Matter, and it's like this whole thing. Black lives do matter. So do white lives. So do, the guy who's on the screen. He looks like he's Native American. His life matters too. It's like, why are we sticking with the skin color and saying whether you matter or not? So let's finish this song out and get back to the hook.
You betcha.
I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, 'cause our lives matter more. They want us in a race war, dying in the streets. Should be us against them, but it's you against me. Ain't nobody gonna win. Everybody gon' see that the color of your skin don't change the color that you bleed. I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, 'cause our lives matter more.
All right, so I love this song. I love it in so many ways. I love the hook. I love them two getting together. They seem to make the best music together.
Yeah, I know it's a few years old, but it's an outstanding song. It really is.
Yeah, and the topic of what they're talking about, the message is so strong because there shouldn't be anything of this. If we're gonna have a war, let's fight against terrorism. Let's fight against what's actually hurting the country. Let's fight against what we believe in if it's that strong. But why are we fighting each other if we're all in America like this, right?
Corden, this race thing is a huge distraction. That's all that it is, man. It's a huge distraction. The wool is being pulled over our eyes. We're being taught that the only thing that matters is race, and then so that we're all going to concentrate on that instead of what is actually the problem. The problem is not black versus white or anything like that. It's good versus evil. That's all it is.
Right, but like you said, the wool's over our eyes, so we're not supposed to see the good or the evil.
That's
the
purpose of it, man.
The evil taking over the good. We're supposed to fight each other.
That's the purpose of it. We're focusing on black versus white or Asian or whatever it is, or Jewish or whatever. But the problem is not that. It's not about skin color. That's such an infinitesimal thing. It means little. Yeah. It means next to nothing.
I mean, we're all human. The phrase "can't we all get along" really holds true.
It's about good versus evil, and that's all that there is. And any other kind of thing that you're cause that you're posting yourself to is just a waste of time.
I would encourage everybody who might be hearing us or anything like that, don't fall in the race war. Don't fall in and try to label someone that you may see walking by because they don't have the same skin color. Just accept and, then move on with real truths, of evil and good and stuff like that.
Yeah, and kudos to Tom Macdonald on this video.
Most definitely. Though, I bet our fans would love to see us fight in a, white versus black type of.
Yeah, I don't think you'd like to see that, Corden.
I would love to see that. All right. So if you like this video, please comment. We know that Tom's followers will comment. And so please subscribe and like. And we'll see you next time on Sons of Thunder.